Hello, guys. Today we are going to do something different. So there's a trend recently, actually not recently, but like who cares, of Google Translate. Putting text in the Google Translate over and over until it becomes very weird. So I'm going to try this for Pokemon text. Everyone knows about Charizard, which is one of the most iconic and famous Pokemon ever. If you ask a person who doesn't know anything about Pokemon, like, do you know what Pokemon is? They'll be like, yes, there's Charizard, Charmander, Pikachu, and that's it, like pretty much. And so this is a text about the biology of Charizard. I just took two short paragraphs from the text, and I put it into Google Translate over 30 times. Right. And you know what happened? It completely made it nonsensical. So we're gonna look at the original. This is the thing. Okay, so the original is Charizard is a draconic bipedal Pokemon. Okay, it is primarily orange with a cream underside from the chest to the tip of its tail. So the Google Translate got kind of confused at this point. They're like, cream underside doesn't mean it's cream on the underside. Where is the cream? It is cream? Like, they all got really confused. It has a long neck, small blue eyes, slightly raised nostrils, and two horn-like structures. So this got kind of confusion too, because horn is like pretty different in a lot of cultures, protruding from the back of its rectangular head. And rectangular, surprisingly, is also a problem because apparently geometrical terms in a lot of cultures is also very different. Like at a point, I got like quadrangle, which is pretty much rectangular, but it's like triangle and then quadrangle, which sounds weird. I didn't even know that word exists. There are two fangs visible in the upper jaw. Fangs again, it's going to be a big no-no for Google Translate when its mouth is closed. Two large wings with blue-green undersides sprout from its back. This is a confusion because sprout sounds like the plant sprout, so it's kind of Google Translate have like two meanings, right? And the horn, another horn. Oops, like appendage juts out from the third joint of each wing. A single wing finger. So this is like not really commonly used English. So Google Translate didn't translate this properly too. It's visible through the center of each wing membrane. So now let's see what they have. Google Translate. The sword legs of the Pokemon King. I guess it's the Pokemon King if it is very prominent around non-Pokemon fans, I guess. The heart, what is backside, I think, or underside. Apparently it's called a heart. It's usually orange with a lot of deposits. But it has a long, short. Why do you need two longs? Like one long's enough. Two longs, you sound like a preschooler trying to write an essay. Long, long. Snake. That's what they write. This is literally it. Google Translate is a preschooler. Proven. Hashtag Google Translate is a preschooler. Short, round, and there we go again. Square eyes on both sides. Wow. There are two dogs. In some cultures, dogs are apparently filthy animals and like it's undesirable. So I guess that's what they do. I told you that horns is like very confusing in your mouth. Not my what? I don't have two dogs in my mouth. Or do I? Let's discuss that. It has two teeth, one tooth, and three. Okay, so this is very confusing. Because it does have one teeth, one tooth, there's two teeth, or does it have three? It lists three options, but then didn't put or, they just put and. And even they put or is like very confusing. Because you can't determine how many teeth they have. You will see the middle. What? That's rude. Of each row, compared with a difficult year. Yeah, Charizard's compared to 2020. Very appropriate. Okay, so this is the second piece. This is the second paragraph I have. Charizard flies in search of powerful opponents to battle, and its fire will burn hotter as it gains experience. Surprisingly, experience seems to be not translated. Its fiery breath is capable of melting boulders, massive glaciers. Glaciers and boulders are like kind of general. So boulders could be like become rocks, and then rocks are related to like volcano ash or something, and then something's very weird. Glaciers are related to ice, and ice branches off into many kind of different translations too, and has been known to accidentally cause forest fires. Accidentally is kind of accidental in the translate too. Though its fiery breath is hot. Okay, that's kind of redundant, but okay. It never turns it on. Turns it on is also very, like, any phrasal verbs is very confusing. Most phrasal verbs seem to be like unique to English. On any opponent weaker than itself. In the past, Blast Burn was its signature move. So Blast Burn is super duper confusing in the entire Google Translate. Charizard typically inhabits mountains and valleys. So what do we have here? The saints. Okay, so Charizard is a saint. Before it is the king of Pokemon with swords and middle finger of every row. Now it's the saint. What a big change. Congratulations, Charizard. You have improved significantly. Wanted to find a strong warrior. Yeah, opponents are primarily warriors. That actually kind of makes sense. So good job. And passing by, the fire was burning. Okay, there's still fire, I guess. Breathing can break. What are you, Charizard? If you breathe once, the panic and break rocks. So if you sneeze, you can break the entire earth because the earth is a giant rock, I guess. Wow. Charizard, your power has increased. And special taste now 50,000 billion million everything, and I don't know. And ice. Let's see, ice and pearls of fire. That's the forest fire. He was very hungry, but did not meet the enemy. What? It's in the original text. The lyrics said, "It never turns it on any opponent weaker than itself." It's contradictory. Bloggers. So Charizard's not a blogger. So Charizard has three identities: a saint, as the sword lake of Pokemon Kings, and a blogger. He needs to find his identity, doesn't he? We're primarily students. I'm not sure that's true. A lot of smart people live here. Yes, I have the biggest of brains. I make a lot of mogul moves. I am the smart person. Okay, guys, so that is what happens if you put Pokemon text into Google Translate multiple times. It doesn't become very, very weird, but it's kind of off-rip too. So if you enjoyed that, please leave a like and subscribe below.